All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So it's Thursday, it's opening day in the majors, and it's also another day where we have a new report come out about a potential Jets-Packers trade involving Aaron Rodgers. This time it's from Albert Breer, and he is saying that, look, the Jets and the Packers trade will certainly, quote unquote, certainly happen before the draft, which is on April 27th, and it actually could be done as early as this week. So I don't know if he's talking about, over the next 24 hours here, or if he's, referencing next week. But in any case, we actually heard something similar from Zach Rosenblatt from The Athletic, where he said, hey, you know what? This could actually get done this week as well. So it seems like there's some smoke here, but I've said this in a few videos now. I literally cannot remember a situation this drawn out, this strange, to be honest. And I was actually going to do a video on this a couple days ago, but we heard Packers GM Brian Gutekunst talk to the media the other day, and he basically said that, hey, he had to do his job in regards to potentially moving Aaron Rodgers. He tried to reach out to him. Green Bay tried to reach out to him. They just couldn't get a hold of him. And then if we think back to the Rodgers-McAfee show interview, he said that, hey, I prefer transparency here. And I just wish I had more of a direct answer early on, which, they're basically saying two different things here. And I'm trying to think back, literally one time in the NFL where something like this has happened. And I got to be honest, I'm just stumped. I'm stumped. I can't think of a situation this strange, this weird. I really can't. If you guys have one, or if you guys, if something rings a bell, please let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm trying to, compare and contrast it to something. I just can't really put my finger on any situation like this before. But look, if a trade goes down, in the next couple days here, maybe early next week, that'll be awesome. I've always said, from the beginning, I've been a big proponent in trying to get this thing done. I don't want to wait until the summer. I know Joe Douglas, I know Robert Saleh said that there isn't that sense of urgency, but at the same time, I do feel like once we get Aaron Rodgers in-house, not only will the ball start to roll, but the contract would be reworked. So not only would you just know what Aaron's getting paid this season, but you also know what the Jets are on the hook for moving forward, right, in years to come. There's no more looming questions about it. Bam, you have your numbers. Also, by adding Aaron, that could potentially sway free agents to come to the New York Jets, right? We saw it the other day with Calais Campbell. He chose the Atlanta Falcons. He was actually supposed to meet with the Jets today, but picked the Atlanta Falcons. Supposedly, I forget exactly who reported it. It could have been Tom Pelissero. I could be wrong on that, but he said that 40 minutes, or Calais Campbell spent 40 minutes on the phone with Falcons owner. And after that conversation, he made up his mind and he said, you know what, I'm going to Atlanta. And obviously passed on what he had set up with the Jets. And I know there's some other interest too from Buffalo and Jacksonville, but the point is this: if you get Aaron Rodgers in-house, that just in my opinion, it ups the Jets' chances of them being a contender in the eyes of not only just the public, but also pending the free agents that are currently out there. So, I think that would only help the Jets in the end. And then also by acquiring Aaron Rodgers before the draft, assuming this week here, you have your draft pick set in stone, right? You know where you're going to be picking it. There's no more speculation about, is it going to be a third-round pick? Is it going to be a second-round pick? Is it going to be a conditional pick? And you have all these, again, looming questions. All that stuff is ironed out. Aaron will be in-house, and again, you can just get the ball rolling from there. We had Matt LaFleur the other day pretty much just talk about the relationship, right, between coach and quarterback, the years working together. He said that they won a bunch of games, but it was... I mean, if you went and listened to that interview, I'll try to find it and leave it linked down below in the description box. It totally sounded like, they've moved on and Aaron will be a Jet. So not a ton of new information here, just a super interesting report about a potential timeline for this Aaron Rodgers trade. But again, I got to be honest, we've pretty much heard everything under the sun as far as this happening. The only thing we haven't heard is that it's official. So again, according to Breer here, hopefully it does happen either, over the next couple of days or this upcoming week. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. And as always, go Jets.